All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how those incidents affect our daily lives. Listen, we are back. We are back. We are back. Here we are with season 3, episode 4 of The Mandalorian, entitled Foundling. Wasn't a long episode, but I enjoyed it. If you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button. After you hit that thumbs up button, uh, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you will be led into a plethora of videos and playlists that you can peruse and then, get involved with my channel. All right. Like I said, this wasn't a long episode. So what I want to do is just try to kind of go over what's going on. Uh like I said, the episode is season 3, episode 4, entitled or chapter 20, as they're going, because they're talking about chapters. That this will be chapter 20, the Foundling. Now, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Baby, little groggy goo. I did a little PowerPoint presentation. I hope you all enjoy it. I try. So we have little groggy goo. Let me see if I can change this. How about this? No. Y'all, I'm just learning how to do all this little stuff. We'll go like this. So we have Grogu and we have Din and all of them. They're all in the covert, just having a good time. They are out here. The kids are learning how to be Mandalorians. All of this good stuff. We see, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, all this good stuff. We see the kids out here fighting and doing whatever they need to do because they are learning the way of the Mandalorian. And we see little Grogu. Let me go back. We see little Grogu out here sitting by the water. He's starting to play with the little. First, he sees the little rocks are moving, and then he realized, I guess they're rock crabs. I don't know exactly what they are, but Din Djarin sees him. He's like, you know what? My son finna get into this. Hold up, we missing something. We missing something around here. Do y'all see my friend? Let me see if I can get my friend to sit up here, because this was his episode. This was my. Let me see where I can put him over here. Where can we put my friend? We can put my friend just right here. My friend. Uh-oh. That's my friend, y'all. That's my friend. So we're gonna let him sit up here in this episode, somewhere around in here. We want him to. There, we can sit him up here. Let's hold up. There he is. And I was such a proud mama. I was so proud. I was like, Grogu, you get ready to do the thing. But let's get into it. Let's not act like we don't know. All right. So here we are. He's playing with the little rocks. The little rocks are moving. He is out here. Din decides, hey, if he's going to go from a foundling to the apprentice, he's going to have to do some matches. He is going to have to fight. Now, Grogu's a little, he's a little apprehensive about it, but Din Djarin is like, baby boy, you're gonna have to do what you got to do, and I know what you can do. So you need to do what you can do and make Daddy proud, and he does. He fights against, what's his little boy's name? Ragnar Vizsla. Let me tell you a little thing about Ragnar Vizsla. He is Paz Vizsla's son. Wonderful thing. Paz Vizsla is very proud. But here's that little thing about oh Ragnar. He stay getting eaten up. If it's not the turtle crocodile, it's the damn that done come down and to eat him up. So Grogu wins his little match with the old Ragnar Vizsla. But baby, Ragnar gets taken away by the and so he stay getting eaten. Every time I turn around, little Ragnar's getting eaten. He got eaten by the alligator turtle crocodile, whatever the hell that damn thing was. He get eaten by that. Now he done got taken away by so the Mandalorians get used their little jetpacks and they go after the that picked up old Ragnar and took him on to its lair. Now, what we did learn and what I did learn, those jetpacks have time limits. You know, they can run out of fuel. And that's what happened to Din Djarin, that happened to Paz Vizsla, and a couple of other Mandalorians that were flying after him. However, Bo-Katan got into her ship and went up into the stratosphere and followed the to its lair. And so she came back and she basically told them, look, we are I know where the lair is, I know where it's at, and we just got to go out there and we got to find it. However, the issue came to be is that the jetpacks are noisy. Those jetpacks are real noisy. And with them being so noisy that they just can't come and try to just take over the lair, they've got to do some stealth. And this is a wonderful thing for me to see the Mandalorians, especially this particular cult, come together as they do to save a foundling. And I thought that was very, very noble, as I guess I could say. I found it would be very, very noble. So Grogu didn't get to go with his daddy. Oh, bless his heart. He didn't get to go with Papa. We're going to put you over here, okay? We still talking about you, but we still going to put you, well, we could put you right here. Can we put you right here? We could put you, well, bye-bye. Grogu didn't get to go with his dad, but the armorer was doing some teaching and talking to Grogu about who he is and what he needs to do as a Mandalorian foundling. So she goes in and she starts forging a piece of Mandalorian armor for Grogu. And Grogu follows and Grogu listens. However, him listening to the bang, bang, bang of the forge took him back to when he was on Coruscant and when Order 66 happened. Now, I wanted to say we're starting to find out how Grogu got to where he was at. And what we're seeing is, I think they said his name was Kelleran. Kelleran. This is the guy right here. You see this black guy right here. Kelleran was the one that saved Grogu from Order 66. And as the armorer was banging down and banging down and banging down on the as she was banging down and banging down and banging down on her forge, this was what sent Grogu back to Order 66. And the wonderful thing that I see about this is how Grogu is he's very tied to Din Djarin. He's also kind of coming into his own, realizing I'm really not a Jedi. I'm a Mandalorian, and my daddy is a Mandalorian. Because his father Din Djarin had to do everything he needed to do. He wanted Grogu to grow up to be a Mandalorian, and uh, Din Djarin could not be an apostate and raise this child in the ways of the Mandalorian. So this was one of the, I think, one of the driving forces as to why Din Djarin needed to go to the waters of Mandalore and get himself redeemed, because he's very, very serious about raising his child, Grogu, as a Mandalorian. And who, excuse me, y'all, who can be upset with that? So this is Kelleron. I think it says Kelleron, and he's the one that saved Grogu. He's the one that they told that this is the person who they needed to get Grogu to. So we see him do all the maneuvering and everything he does, fighting stormtroopers and all kinds of stuff to get Grogu where he had to go. Now we don't have the, okay, after Kelleron took him, we don't have to how he got to where he got yet, but we're slowly getting that information, I guess, season per season, and hopefully by the time season 4 comes on, we will get the full backstory of Grogu. We'll get the full backstory and let that be what it is, and then we can then just concentrate on Grogu going from a foundling to an apprentice as a Mandalorian. And again, like I said last episode, I really do think that Grogu is going to speak words by the time this season is over with. Okay, that's just the way I feel. So let's continue to go through here. Let's see. So we have Cal Kestis, and not Cal Kestis. I don't know why I said that. All right. So we get back to the Mandalorians, and we'll just go through here. I'm just trying to make sure because I probably have, when I do these slides. Okay, we go through here. Let's leave it right here. We'll go into something else. So we have this search party. So Bo-Katan is the leader of the search party that's going to go find Ragnar. And basically, what they have decided was they're not going to use their noisy jetpacks. They're going to climb the ridge up into the nest. And when they climb the ridge up into the nest, they're going to come down and they're going to save the baby, the foundling, the youngling, whatever they call their children, the foundling, the youngling, whatever. So we have they decided to rest. So we have Bo-Katan and them coming up under this ridge, coming up under this thing, and they're meeting and everything like that, and they're deciding how they're going to eat and everything like that. So Bo-Katan asked Din Djarin, like, how do y'all eat? How do y'all eat? And without showing your faces. And so he explains to her, once you get your food, you go to another place so that you can take your helmet off so that you can eat. So no one sees you with your helmet off. So we see Bo-Katan slowly she's not joining the cult, but she's slowly trying to be respectful, because instead of looking at them as a cult and listening, she's just being respectful, like this is just a serious religious order. It's just like when you talk about certain sects of Christianity. You have Baptists and Methodists, evangelical, Kojic, and all kinds of stuff, fundamentalists and everything like that. It's just basically trying to be very respectful of the religion, of their religion. So they wait that out. They wait at the end of the night, and then they decide they're going to go climb up. Uh, they decide they're going to climb up the ridge, and they make all kinds of efforts and things like that to get up and climb up the ridge. And we see them, ascend the ridge. And I'm very intrigued about how Mandalorians work out and do everything. They do everything as a group. They go up to the ridge. They do what they need to do. And they end up in the nest. Once they end up in the nest, Paz Vizsla, because that's his son, Ragnar is his son. So he is very intrigued about making sure that he go get his son. Then we see that he runs into the what do you call those little things in the nest? Little birdlings is what I'm gonna call them. The cuckoolings. The baby cuckoos. And mama comes, baby mama comes, and she regurgitates Ragnar, but Ragnar wasn't dead. She just had him like stuck down in a gullet somewhere. And Paz Vizsla is doing everything that he can to save him, but he causes the to pick up Ragnar Vizsla and fly off. And then we see the Mandalorians coming together to make sure that they are getting the little foundling and everything like that, and they are successful in that. They're successful. Just put it like this. But baby, this is what we were just enjoying. As all of this is going on simultaneously, the armorer is talking to Grogu about what is necessary for him to be a family, going into the apprentice, and she made him a new little piece of his armor that click, click, click to his chainmail. I felt like a little proud mama. I was like, look at baby Grogu growing up, trying to be a good little Mandalorian. Because if I hadn't spoke about this before, Din Djarin had him fight Ragnar. And in the fight with Ragnar, Grogu is quite hesitant, particularly about what he can do as far as being a Jedi. And he used his Jedi tricks to be able to beat Ragnar. And so this was nice to see that because he beat Ragnar and because he's showing interest in making sure that he becomes a great Mandalorian, she put a little piece for his little chainmail, and he's now got a little a chest plate with the mud horn on it, because him and Din Djarin are a clan of two. I just thought that was so cute. I was like, he's just growing up in front of our eyes. He's just growing, child. So anyway, after I didn't mention this before, but cuckoo got eaten by the turtle alligator, after all of this walked out. So in, I guess, Mandalorian tradition, they were going to leave the little cuckoo to sit up in the desk and die. So they brought the cuckoos into the Mandalorian clan, and now they're foundlings. Oh, Bo-Katan. I don't know if she's having some kind of a renewal of faith, particularly because she used to be part of Death Watch. But she did talk to the armorer about seeing the mythosaur. Now, I will tell you why she's sitting in with the armorer. Basically, during this whole battle, she lost a piece of her armor, her side armor. So the armorer is forging her a new piece. And so instead of her having two night owls on the side, what she's decided is to have a night owl and a mythosaur. Because she's decided to have the night owl and the mythosaur, she talks to the armorer about seeing the mythosaur. And the armorer is interpreting as if Bo-Katan saw this in a vision, in a dream. And Bo-Katan is trying to tell her, nah, heifer, I done saw the doggone mythosaur. And the armorer just basically tells her, this is the way. So, and that's where the episode ended. So I don't know exactly what the armor is going to do with that information or not. But we do see that Bo-Katan is seriously, 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 she is becoming part of the group. And I think because she's becoming the part of the group, she's going to end up leading. And I did see somewhere where she is going to fight for the dark saber, which is fine. I think that she should, because Din Djarin doesn't really care. What Din Djarin cares, if you hear any whirling, that's my fan, because I've gotten hot. But she wants to be ruler of Mandalore. And I think that that's good for her to do that, and then embrace what the Death Watch, or the Children of the Watch. I think this is what this particular cult is called, the Children of the Watch, and getting to get into their culture, getting to get into understanding what they are about, because they're Mandalorians nonetheless. They may not want Mandalorian they may not want to move like she moved, like during the Clone Wars or anything like that. But they're all Mandalorians, all what as it comes down to it. So we see her having a crisis of the heart, I guess is basically what it is. We just see her having basically a crisis of the heart, and she's really trying to work out what it is she needs to do to be a Mandalorian leader. And that was the episode. Child, I was just so excited that Grogu got his little let's see. Grogu got his little piece. I was such a proud mama. I was like, look at him. Look at him. He got his little mud horn in his little chest plate. So we ain't gonna have no problems. But I was also confused as to I think that they could have taken Grogu on the little trip, and he could have Grogu could have calmed down the cuckoo. Could have calmed it down. And so maybe he'll be useful with the 3 cuckoos that are going to be part of the Mandalorian tribe. So we'll see, we'll see. Because I don't want him to lose that power just yet. So what did y'all think about the Mandalorian? It was only like 30 something minutes. But what did y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. Again, I'm Pamela. This is Pam Entertainment TV. Please please leave me a comment. Let's chop it up in the comments about what you thought about this episode. How would you rate this episode from 1 to 5? I would give it a 3. It wasn't all exciting. We didn't have all this fast-paced action, but it was informative. And we started to see a level of Grogu grow a different level. And we see Din Djarin as a father, pushing Grogu. You're going to have to start doing what you need to do to be a Mandalorian. But tell me what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am so excited about reviewing this episode, this series. He won his first match, y'all. He won. He's such a proud mama. All right, let's chop it down in the comments. And as always, people, bye bye.